Great win tonight, MP.
So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me? Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs too because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
NYC, baby. The stars are out.
All right, baby.
Say what's up to Spike.
Let's get down.
Don't miss any upcoming Knicks home games. Single game tickets and ticket packages are still available. We hope you join us for upcoming Knicks home games. To learn about ticket availability, simply visit us online or stop by the ticket booth. The National Basketball Association and the New York Knicks are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, and drinking water.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast. And Shams, New York really putting something together around Jalen Brunson.
Knicks fans have a lot of reason for optimism. It'll be interesting to me, though, to see if this team can get further and further in the Eastern Conference to a conference finals, maybe to an NBA finals, and winning a championship. But how can they continue to surround Jalen Brunson with superstar talent? That will be interesting to monitor in New York.
Absolutely. That front office will really be looked at as they try to build the pieces around this terrific young player.
And now they have stability, they have assets, they have players that they can trade that are wanted around the league. So this New York team, they finally have direction, and they finally have hope, and they finally have a chance to win in the East.
Absolutely. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's King at the 3 spot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now he's worried it's going to be one of those nights when Donovan Mitchell just goes off. He told me it's like guarding a ticking time bomb. You never know when he's going to blow up, but you're anticipating it. So coach is expecting the best out of his team, preparing for the worst. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And here is Garland. After Jalen Brunson getting his shot to go from deep. Just 4 to shoot. MP finds Mobley. Shoots over Bridges. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by MP. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
And MP outside. Cleveland moving it around. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Kings got 6.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
While expansion is coming, Shams, is the league ready, in your estimation, for some more cities and new teams?
The NBA seems to be ready. I think I'm ready. Kevin, are you ready? Because the last expansion was, what, 20 years ago? That's the longest wait for this league since it began. And so I think Adam Silver and this league are going to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. You know, knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. How well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
1:11 left in the first. Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Launches it. It's hauled in by MP.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Mobley a screen on Bridges. Here's MP. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. New York's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
MP against Bridges. MP passes to Garland. Down low. Bridges with some nice defense. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Wizards in Washington. Brunson with it. Shoots over Garland. And the Knicks miss again. MP getting it done for the Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Cleveland also making some changes. Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Max Strus comes in for George Niang. And MP subbed in for Ty Jerome. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Josh Hart's doing. David.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Knicks gave us some information. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. But he's not letting it slow him down out there, and he's going to give it a shot. Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
So on the floor for Cleveland, the guard and off guard are Mitchell and LeVert. Max Strus is out there with King. And it's Allen in at the pivot, manning the middle. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. Cleveland also making some changes. Evan Mobley comes in for Max Strus, and it's Garland in for Karis LeVert. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree.
27-17.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the half. Allen, a screen on Bridges. To the inside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. On the wing, MP. Allen, a screen on Bridges. A floater. It's MP muscling his way for two.
The MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Runs in the pass to Towns. There's 1:26 left to play in the first half. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The high post shot, count it. Brunson's got 7 points.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Here's MP. Running in, MP takes flight.
And MP is in fuego right now. If I'm on his team, I'm going to keep feeding him and feeding him.
Brunson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
Guy is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And so it's New York in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
I imagine Shaq probably.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Knicks.
Coming in, this looked like an.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. MP really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
And something that every NBA player has now that maybe they didn't a couple years ago, RJ, their own personal trainer.
Well, it's just a beautiful investment of your own resources back into your body. I love that players are hiring chefs, dietitians, sleep aides, and the teams are hiring them. I love every aspect of that.
Now, Garland. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Hart. Good D by Mitchell.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Hart, wide open. He fires. Hands it from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's MP. 16 points for him. And that's collected by Brunson. New York leading by 13. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
And here's Brunson. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Lets it go with a three. Brunson, no good. And so, MP will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Bridges finds Towns. Sinks the three-pointer. Towns has got 5 now.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Outside Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson scanning the floor. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
New York leading by 8. Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Inside. Out to Bridges. And the Knicks miss again.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Allen. And Strus is subbed in for Mitchell. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high. And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
McBride passes to Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Bridges outside. The 3-ball. New York now working with the new shot clock. Drills it from outside. Bridges has got 11 points here in just the second half.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Close in, no stopping MP.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And here's Brunson. Towns with 1 on the clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. That's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. Now let's hear with Coach Tom Thibodeau.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here.
Now for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Wade. And King subbed in for Ty Jerome. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. On the court for Cleveland. LeVert out there with Tristan Thompson. Then it's King. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Jerome in at the point. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And the lead is down inside single digits.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Hard against King. And just miss after miss right now. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Pass to Thompson. Now LeVert. Up top, King. Guarded by Robinson. And Thompson throws it down.
How about the vision from MP? In the pick and roll, that's very encouraging to see.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. A different look for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Robinson. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Then for the Cavaliers, Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ty Jerome. Now here's Towns. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Garland. The shot's good from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 9.
And providing the scoreboard they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by Cleveland. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Knicks.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
To the middle, it's tipped. Now, here's Hart. Pass to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. And he makes good on the layup. Anunoby's got his first basket of the night.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. It always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
King. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
New York moving the ball around. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 10 and a basket from King.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Outside, Towns. And the rejection by MP. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. Bridges against King. Outside Garland. Back to MP. His three-pointers off the mark. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And here's Brunson outside. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. King, that's good.
Yeah, Garland is good at finding his guys out there. He's selfless with the ball.
And here are the Knicks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Bridges outside. Here's Hart. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
12 seconds left in the game. So it's New York picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked.